Guten Morgen, everybody. Rich here. Good morning, everybody. Rich here. That's what I said in German. Today in this video, I am going to be, I'm gonna be talking to you guys, can't talk. I'm gonna talk to you guys about a new, different type of car, actually. Well, it's not really new, but it's a different type of car I'm going to be talking to you guys about. On my last video, I done a video on the DeLorean Alpha 5, which was an electric sports car. That was seen in the Fast 10. But now, this time, we're going to go back to internal combustion engines this time. And you guys have probably just noticed just now, I just said good morning in German. The reason why is because today in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about a German supercar. So this is going to be a good one, and it's actually like a mid to late 90s supercar, which I actually quite like. And the info was like not really that much anyway. Look, I mean it was a bit more than I expected, but not by much. So yeah, and also for what I'm doing right here, that's for my next video. It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise. And so yeah, so before we start, make sure you like the video and subscribe and comment below what you guys think. And I've just checked on my progress just now. I am on currently 129 subscribers. If we get to like over 130, that'd be great. My target is to reach 150, maybe 200. But if I were to meet in the middle, 175 subscribers, that would be really amazing. That would make me happy. Or if you get maybe a bit more, maybe 200, 300 maybe. I don't know, but it'll be great. But that'll be like the amount of progress like I would have to do in order to get that. I'll have to do more videos in order to get to where I need to be, basically. So yeah. So yeah, I have 129 subscribers, 168 videos done, and I got a total of 84,031 views. So that's over 80,000 views. If we get to like 90,000, even 100,000, that'll be great. So yeah, but that time we'll have to wait at some point. I'll figure out what I want to do to get to the goal I need to, and then we'll see what I can do. So today in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Ruf CTR2. Now, for those of you who are familiar about this car, it's basically what I call a Porsche on steroids, basically. So it's basically like a special kind of manufacturer, which they take like Porsche vehicles, like Porsche-based cars, like the 911, for example. They take like a couple of those, and then they like change out the badge. Instead of having to use Porsche, they use RUF. So it's like a different kind of like company, basically. So yeah, without any further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. And also very soon, at some point, maybe next week or the week after, I don't know, I'll be going to like a car meet very soon. Like I said before, I don't really know where it is, but I have a friend of mine who knows like this car meet. He'll know where it is, and I'll get there at some point, and I'll do like a couple videos, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I take photos of the cars and all that stuff. I don't know, but whatever I have in mind, I might be able to do it. But that time we'll have to wait at some point. I just don't know when, but at some point, maybe in the next month or so, it will happen. I don't know. Maybe the next week, I don't know, or the week after. But I'll let you guys know, and I'll see what I can do. Alright, so let's get started. So, the Ruf CTR2. So, the Ruf CTR2, which is Group C, Turbo F, or the second gen version of this car, is a two-door sports car built by German automobile manufacturer Ruf Automobile as the successor to the CTR Yellowbird. Yeah, the CTR Yellowbird, but based on Porsche's Type 993 Generation 911. Now, as you all know, as for every single video that I do, as usual, it's the overview of about the car, where it's from, and what engine it has, and the gearbox, the weight reductions, all that sort of stuff. The wheelbase, how long it is, how wide it is, how high the car is, all that sort of stuff. As you guys know in every single video, overview comes first, and then we get to the big stuff. So let's do it. So the overview is first, manufacturer is by RUF, or Ruf as people would call it. Production is from 1995 to 1997. The assembly is in, it took a bit of time to know like this word, but it's in German. So I'll see what I can do. Sorry, there was a wasp right there. Anyways, so yeah, let's try to pronounce this one. Pfaffenhausen. Yeah, Pfaffenhausen, I think. It's spelled Pfaffenhausen. Pfaffenhausen. I don't really know, but it's in Germany. Body and chassis next. Class is a sports car, it's the S range. Body style is a two-door coupe or coupe. Its layout is rear engine, all-wheel drive, or you can get one as rear-wheel drive as well. It's related to the Porsche 911 993. Powertrain is next. The engine is a 3.6 liter, 220 cubic inch, air-cooled, twin turbocharged, single cam flat six. It's not the usual water-cooled Porsche flat sixes, which they use in like their older 911s, and even the Beetle, because those are like water-cooled and air-cooled as well. So yeah, 3.6 liter, 220 cubic inch, air-cooled, twin turbocharged, single cam flat six. Transmission is a 6-speed manual. The dimensions next. Wheelbase is 2,271 millimeters, 89.4 inches. Length 4,290 millimeters, 169 inches. So wheelbase 2,271 millimeters, 89.4 inches. Length 4,290 millimeters, 169 inches. And 4,290 millimeters, 169 inches. I just have to repeat it because I sometimes will forget like where I left off. The width, 1,735 millimeters, 68.3 inches. Height, 1,300 millimeters, 51 inches. Curb weight, 2,994 pounds, 1,358 kilos. Chronology is next. So its predecessor is the RUF CTR, and the successor is the RUF CTR2. Now the history is next. RUF, or Ruf, came into the public eye in 1987 when they released their Porsche 911 Carrera 3.2-liter based CTR, an extremely limited production model which for several years had the title of the world's fastest production car. Wanting an ultra-high-performance model to remain among the company offerings, Alois, I think I spelled Alois, Ruf Jr., the company owner, followed up the original with a CTR2 in 1995, another production model made in limited quantities based on the then new 993 chassis 911 Turbo, originally offered at a retail price of $315,000, 288,000 euros, 248,000 pounds, or quid, 248,000 quid. The CTR2 featured either the standard rear-wheel drive or an optional all-wheel drive, Recaro racing seats with Simpson 5-point belts, or 5-point harnesses, enlarged brakes, an integrated roll cage, an RUF manufactured coilover suspension system, an integrated bifunctional rear wing for downforce air induction, there we go, with 2 intercoolers, one on each side, and a Kevlar body with lightweight glass. Power came from a race-derived air-cooled Porsche 3.6-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine based on the engine used in the Porsche 962 Le Mans Group C car, hence the name CTR2, but tuned by RUF to produce 388 kilowatts, 527 PS, 520 horsepower, and 505 pound-feet, 685 newton meters of torque. The car's engine was was revised later to bump the power output to 433 kilowatts, 588 PS, 580 horsepower. So an extra 60 more horsepower. So that's around, for kilowatt terms, that's around 55 kilowatts more. For PS, that's around 61 PS more. Yeah, 61 PS more. So 433 kilowatts, 588 PS, 580 horsepower. Capable of accelerating from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in under 3.5 seconds, and achieving a top speed in excess of 354 kilometers an hour, which is 220 miles an hour. The actual recorded top speed was 349 kilometers an hour, 217 miles an hour in 1995. The CTR2 was the fastest production sports car in the world. It outperformed the Ferrari F50's top speed of 204 miles an hour, the Jaguar's XJ220's top speed of 213 miles an hour, and performed on par with the Nissan R390 GT1's top speed of 220 miles an hour, which is another 220 mile an hour supercar, the same as the RUF. The McLaren F1 was the only other production car at the time that broke the CTR2's record by increasing a top speed of 241 miles an hour, 387 kilometers an hour. So should have said it the other way around, but oh well. In 1998, which made the RUF CTR2 the second fastest production car of the decade. Bit of a disadvantage for me. Next we got motorsport. In 1997, Alois RUF intended to prove the new car's ability and entered two special wide-body CTR2 Yellowbird prototype sports versions, codenamed CTR2 Sport, with 523 kilowatts, 711 PS, 702 horsepower in the 1997 Pikes Peak Hill Climb race. These cars were built to both FIA and Pikes Peak regulations and driven by brothers Steve Bedore and David Bedore. Unlike other competitors, both cars were race modified while also being road registered street legal cars. So in other words, like, the cars have to be like modified for racing, but also have to be at the same time road legal as well. As demonstration of the RUF's flexibility, they were street driven to and from the Pikes Peak racecourse. In the event, the RUF CTR2 Sports, driven by Steve Bedore, placed first in overall qualifying and finished second overall in the race, while his brother David in the second RUF finished fourth place overall. Steve Bedore's Pikes Peak prototype RUF CTR2 Sports went on to win the Virginia City Hill Climb 3 times, as well as finishing first place in 20 other races nationwide, making it arguably one of the most important non-Zuffenhausen Porsche race cars of the 1990s. Next up, we've got production, and we got a bit more, and then that'll be it. So production, 16 standard CTR2s were produced alongside 12 CTR2 Sport versions. Sport versions. Next, we got specifications. So the weight of the car is got a bit more than what I explained, but I'll explain to you guys now. Its weight is 2,994 pounds, 1,358 kilograms. The tires at the front is 245/35 ZR19s. At the rear, because the tires are a little bit bigger and they need more traction, it's 285/30 ZR19s. Power output is 388 kilowatts, 527 PS, 520 horsepower at 5,800 RPM. That's for the 1995 to 1996 version. For the 1997 version, that boosts the power up to 433 kilowatts, 588 PS, 580 horsepower at 5,900 RPM in 1997. So an extra 100 RPM more. But that was in 1997. Torque, 506 pound-feet, 600 and... Whoa! God. You should... I saw that. Like, the wasp nearly flew right in my face. My God. So, torque, 506 pound-feet, 686 newton-meters of torque at 4,800 RPM. Specific output is approximately 108 kilowatts, 146 PS, 144 horsepower per liter. Power to weight ratio is 382 horsepower per ton at 5,800 RPM. And then at 5,900 RPM, extra 100 RPMs more, is 427 horsepower per ton. 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.6 seconds. 0 to 160 kilometers an hour, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 7.6 seconds. Top speed is 350 kilometers an hour, 217 miles an hour. That's the same top speed as a 2012 Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4 with a 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox, all-wheel drive, launch control. Pretty good. 217 miles an hour, 350 kilometers an hour. Power. So this is for the CTR2 Sports Pikes Peak race car. The motor is #36011, and that has 523 kilowatts, 711 PS, 702 horsepower at 7,300 RPM. And the torque for this car, the CTR2 Sport Pikes Peak race car, is 580 pound-feet, 786 newton meters of torque at 5,500 RPM. All right, we got one more to do, and then that'll be it. So now for this last one, we got the test results. So this is going to be important for you guys to know this. So here it is. So the test results. Here it is. A 387 kilowatts, 520 PS, 520 horsepower CTR2 was tested by Dennis Simanitis for the February 1997 issue of Road and Track with the following results. So 0 to 100 kilometer an hour, 0 to 60 mile an hour, time of 3.6 seconds. 0 to 129 kilometers an hour, rounded up as 130 kilometers an hour. 0 to 80 miles an hour in 5.6 seconds. 0 to 161 kilometers an hour. 0 to 100 miles an hour, well, it's basically 160 kilometers an hour in 7.9 seconds. 0 to 177 kilometers an hour, 0 to 110 miles an hour, 0 to 110 miles an hour in 9 seconds, and a quarter mile time of 11.4 seconds at 199.1 kilometers an hour, 123.7 miles an hour. Kind of screwed it up a little bit, but that's all right. So 0 to 60 miles an hour, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. All right. So the tester noted that he suspected that the magazine's road test editor would be even a couple of tenths faster to 60 miles an hour, and that there's every reason to believe the Silver Flash is capable of an honest 350 kilometer an hour, 217 mile an hour or more. So that's what they said. A test of another 387 kilowatt, 520 PS, 520 horsepower CTR2 in a March 1997 issue of Auto, Motor und Sport. It's Auto, Motor und Sport, which is like ant, but it's in German. Auto, Motor und Sport yielded 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.6 seconds, 0 to 160 kilometers an hour, 0 to 100 miles an hour in 7.6 seconds, so it takes an extra 4 seconds more, and a standing kilometer time of 20.8 seconds. And that is it, guys. So sorry this took like a little bit of a shorter video. Well, not really shorter, but for every video I did like over 20 minutes basically. So that is it. So that is I can't even talk. So that is it, guys. So there we go, third time's a charm, lucky. So if you guys like this video and you find this interesting, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Comment below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell. Hit all so you're alerted when I make new uploads. And comment below as well of what other uploads you guys want me to do, of what car information you guys want me to do. Anything you guys want me to do, let me know in the comments and I'll read them out. And then I'll see what I can do. And so for my next YouTube video is gonna be about a racing event actually. So I've never done one of these before in a while, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time actually, but I never got a chance to do it. I was gonna finish it off yesterday, but I was so tired. I didn't really have enough time to basically do it. As a matter of fact, I'm already tired. I'm already tired. I spent all night trying to like get this info done, but I just couldn't be able to like stay awake for a while just to get it done. So I had to take a break, and then I was gonna wait till the next day to get it done. But hopefully for my next video I could try it and get this info done, and then I'll do a video about that, and I don't know what else I could do at the moment for my next videos, but I will find out, and I might do some videos when I go to a local car meet, but I don't know. I'll find out eventually what I can do, and I'll let you guys know. And so yeah, that is it, guys, for me. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Comment below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell. Hit all so you're alerted when I make new uploads. So that is it. I will get this info done, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, stay safe, have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.